Welcome to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, home of the Panthers, in a program built on the backs of legends like Tony Dorsett, Hugh Green, Mark May, and Mike Ditka. Give it the toughness that is epitomized by anyone who plays in the Steel City. Maybe you need a little caffeine, or maybe the sheer energy of this matchup will keep you wide awake, as we know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Pittsburgh Panthers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Spartans will kick it away to start us off. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. So Pittsburgh's offense will get the first swing of the game. And when you take the field with the confidence, the swag that this guy does, David, it just really elevates your confidence in the passing game.
Yeah, receivers don't usually lack confidence, and those are the guys that kind of set the tone. And that swagger sets the tone for this offense. And Jesse, you know he's going to make plays.
And that speed scares defenses too, because he can take the top off quick. These safeties better get back deep, or else this guy's going to take it to the house.
They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. With the catch, it's Mumpfield. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Back to throw, it's Holstein. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They couldn't connect on second down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Good timing on the quick out. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you got the lead, everything right now looking good.
The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Guys, in basketball through the years, we've seen the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and it'll be fun to watch this one on the football field.
I think this is going to be a real test of physicality. I know these are two conferences that pride themselves on that, going out and establishing the line of scrimmage. So, David, interesting X's and O's matchup here in this one.
Yeah, and it's always cool to have those measuring stick opponents. Like, once we start getting deeper in the season and start having the
just steamrolling the defense. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Really nice job on that throw. Guy an opportunity to catch the ball. It kind of reminds me about Bill Burke, a guy I played against back in the Citrus Bowl when I was playing. He was throwing to Plaxico Burress, and he just kept putting the football in Plax's range, and we just couldn't stop the two of them. They went up and down the field on us all day long throwing it. If you just give your guy a chance like he did right there, I don't know if this defense can stop him.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They're bringing heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
There's been a little bit of a seesaw here the last two plays. Offense gets a chunk play, and then the defense gets a sack. Great job by the defense there, turning the page and coming up with the big one.
He'll pull it down and run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability.
Touchdown, Spartans! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Pittsburgh going to work with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. Now improvising. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got the back in the middle. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
That's why, as a defense, you feel okay playing man. Down because you know you've got linebackers and you've got players on your defense that can cover these dangerous running backs mano-a-mano. Nice job tackling in the open field.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Now the play fake. On the run, fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
Now facing a 3rd and long. The snap sets up to throw. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks it up, still on his feet.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Fires left. Got a wide-open receiver. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gonna try to get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. He wants to throw, trying to get to it. And the pass is incomplete, and that's how the 1st quarter comes to a close. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to escape and get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down. From the red zone, it's Reed. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're going to go for it with a couple of good options here. Get it to the 1, you get the 1st down. Get it farther, you get the touchdown. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
That just could not have gone any worse for the offense, guys. Not only are you dropping the ball on 4th down, you dropped a touchdown. That should be 6 on the board. You need players to step up and make plays in those types of situations. That's the kind of play that could lose you this game.
Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Gonna run it. It's Carter. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. They'll try to run for it. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
I'll say, watching this offense this year, one of the things you have to be really happy about is their ability to move the sticks. This is one of the top 25 offenses in the country in getting first downs. That running back is one of the biggest reasons. He is a weapon.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Going to the ground. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
I gotta say, watching this guy run has given me PTSD from when I played against Michigan State back in college, and they had a big old running back named T.J. Duckett that was wearing our defense down. He got stronger and stronger as the game went on. This guy has a little bit of that in him, too.
Pulls it in. It's Glover. He's run. Big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. Quick strike complete. They get him down after he makes the catch.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles. He's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Bought a little time, lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Foster. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. And the Spartans get enough for the first down.
There's 11 guys on offense there, locked in and playing together. That was a critical fourth down in their opponent's territory. Everybody did an outstanding job of executing. Now they get to stay on the field.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Off the play fake. The throw. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Well, no doubt that was the primary target the quarterback wanted, just not on the same page on that.
It'll be a run on third and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Motion from the offense. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Dropping back, it's Childs. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. The Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan State. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Pittsburgh Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Mumpfield. And that will go backwards. A negative play, and that defense on high alert that time. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. Looking left. Complete downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Trying to find his man on 1st down. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Using the quick game. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. The short hands, it's Johnson. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to throw, it's Holstein. Makes the catch! And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Touch pass on the run. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the extra point is good. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You've got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision-making.
If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return, it's Goff. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on 1st down. Can't find a receiver, and down goes the quarterback. A sack to punctuate this 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far today in Pittsburgh. And it's been said football is a game of inches. And guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in the Steel City.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Pitt will try to boot this thing deep to start the second half. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They're going to ride this running back. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To throw, it's Childs. Got his man on the right. Open space at the 25. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using his feet to buy time. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back. Pick up of 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Gets it out fast. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down, and now they have to make a call.
You know, the tight end's going to have to do a better job of separating and giving his quarterback a place to go with the football. That time just couldn't create it, and as a result, as soon as he made the catch, he was brought to the ground, setting up 4th down.
Yeah, and I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks. But, man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he's got it! Touchdown, Sparty! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Scanning the field, it's Holstein. This time he's got his man. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Handoff from the gun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Panthers want to pick up the tempo. He'll do it himself. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. They're trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback. How frustrating for an offense to not only see the extra defensive back with the dime package, but still have their quarterback get hit.
Yeah, and when you go down, this is a passing situation. And if you're a defensive lineman, I'm pinning my ears back. I'm not playing the slightest bit of run. I don't care if they run the football. I'm getting to the quarterback. Nice job understanding that, rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They'll throw it on first down. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And here comes the offense on second down. Handoff to the single running back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job, buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Makes the grab. It's Belly. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Trying play action. Quarterback adapted. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Spartans! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Ole Miss came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won, and the fact this wasn't ever really in question. It's one game, you don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. To the air, it's Holstein. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. It's complete. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. That's the end of the quarter, and Michigan State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Pressure coming. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Finds his big tight end. He's brought down. Solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. 3rd and short from the 28. Let's see if this is 4-down territory or if they just pick up the first here. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Bulldozes his way through. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Shows him the stiff arm. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Running to the left. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. On first down from the 13-yard line. To the ground with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing it.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off.
Touchdown, Michigan State! And the stomping has commenced. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. Looking for a man, it's Holstein. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Throwing right. Finds his man, and they convert. And he's running in the open. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. Pitt coming to the line after getting another first down. They keep attacking through the air. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Still looking on the move. Snagged on the outside, it's Belling. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's open. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Snares it outside. It's Belling. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 2nd down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Caught near the sticks. It's Foster. You know this sophomore has a big arm, and there were some revolutions on that one. Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and then limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And how about that? That's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. They gave up a lot of yards to get down here, bowing their necks up. It's most important when you...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And with that touchdown, man, you're getting excited. As a fan base, you're about to go to 3-0. Like, a lot of things could go wrong to start a season. Everything gone right. That's a great sign for this squad. They got it rolling. Can they keep that momentum, keep climbing up the rankings, and who knows what happens at the end of the year.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Back to pass, it's Holstein. Coming after him. Got the back over the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy, great execution, just beat down in every facet.
I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm, and we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field, defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.